YouTube? What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a look at my very first Nendroid. This is going to be the Dark Knight Trilogy Batman Heroes Edition from Good Smile Company, aka the people that make these lovely Nendroids. So just a real quick backstory. I've always interested in Nendroids. I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't see the appeal to it, but the more I looked at it, the more I seen pictures, I was like, oh, these are pretty cool. Maybe I'll get one and check it out, see how I like it, see what's good and what's bad about it. So today we're just gonna do like a real quick unboxing of this guy right here, just to show you guys side images, the back of the packaging, and then the other side. So yeah, I'm just gonna take this guy out real quick and then give you my overall thoughts and review, real quick overview on it, and we'll see how it goes. So for this video and the next series of videos, I am testing out my ring light, see how I like it, see what angles I can put it at. But for right now, because of the glare of the clamshell packaging, I'm using my two side lamps. So once I take it out, I'll go ahead and open up my ring light and see how it goes from there. But first thing right off the bat, I really appreciate the fact that it's a clamshell packaging. You can leave it upright like this and nothing's gonna fall out. So just a quick look at what he comes with: the figure himself, the bat signal with the light shining through, which I think is pretty cool. He has two batarangs, a grapple gun, an alternate body, so to speak, a couple alternate hands, and then his display base with an arm. So let's go and take this guy out and see what he's all about. So here he is out of the packaging, and one thing to note, this was hiding underneath the display base. He has an extra neck peg, which I think is pretty cool, so that's a nice added accessory as well. Here we go, going over the base real quick. The base is cool. It's a nice like thin plastic with a bunch of holes underneath to peg the arm, and then his little, whoops, that thing just popped out to the little bat signal right there. So I think it's cool that they come with a stand, because he is a little bit on the, I guess, like top heavy. Like his head is pretty heavy. It was kind of not necessarily like the easiest thing to make him stand on his own. So yeah, I think the base is definitely needed. So here is a quick look at the bat signal. So there's a bat signal right there that reflects what's on right there, and then it's just hollowed out, so you just plug it in like that. I didn't have it secure earlier, so it's pretty cool. It just looks like that, shines perfectly like that, which I think is pretty awesome. So now, taking a quick look at the figure, he's cool. I'm not gonna lie, he's cool. He is cute. Oh yeah, and this thing is a separate piece. So just going over real quick. So his head goes up and down like that. His arm, it's hinged at the shoulder, and then it can go, I think, 360. This thing came out, but it doesn't come out easy. I think I just pulled it out. Elbow right there, and then interchangeable hands with the swivels. He has a little bit of an ab crunch. He has an ab swivel, or like the torso or upper chest right there, and then no waist, and then legs that come out just like a tiny bit. Nice knees, actually, some pretty decent knees, and then his feet. They're separate pieces, but they don't really articulate all that well, so it's not going to be no like ankle rock or anything. So that's it for the basic of articulation. For the figure itself, for a pretty small figure, he's actually really well detailed. Let's see if I can bring him up real quick and then show you guys right there. So his head is very nice. I know all Nendroids come with like the oversized head, so it's probably going to be like the biggest selling point or biggest factor when you're thinking about buying these figures. So it's nicely sculpted on the mask. And then for Batman himself, I've seen other figures with alternate faceplates. I think this is pretty cool. So when you take off his mask right there, the top half of his face is blacked out. So it definitely lines up well for when he's wearing the mask for his eyes. And then as you can see, for such a small figure, the body is actually pretty well sculpted. It is very, very, very close, if not pretty much spot on with his Dark Knight trilogy armor. Well, not every single one, because I know it has minor changes between, I think, what Batman Begins and then the Dark Knight. But focus, there you go. but the bat symbol is nicely sculpted on there very well. His abs, his utility belt going all the way around. The nice hinges are nicely sculpted. For overall, yeah, for a smaller figure, they did the sculpting very well. And then the side armor for the leg. And then real quick on the cape is two separately articulated pieces. So when he's flying or when he's doing like some action poses, you can articulate it every which way, which is pretty cool. And then it's plugged in with two notches in his back. So you just put it under the head like that. Let me see if I can get it on here in one shot. So oh yeah, there you go. So you just plug it like that, and then there you go. He's wearing his cape, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I knocked my camera, so it kind of shifted a little bit, so I apologize if it's not perfect. Here is the alternate hands. So he has 4 alternate hands, aside from the 2 fists that come on him the body. He has an alternate right fist, and I guess that's just for if you're missing it. He has 2 batarang holding hands, one for the left and one for the right. I have the right one right there while he's holding the batarang. So he holds it fairly well. It's still kind of loose unless you like shove like majority of it in there. See, it just easily falls off. And then he only has one left grapple gun holding hand. So there it is right there. Let me see if I can grab that back on and throw it back on right there. So, oh well, it's fine. So yeah, so I took out the cape just for the sake of the review, but it's pretty cool. He holds it fairly well. He's able to hold it at a good rate. So when he's moving his arms around or not, it doesn't really get in the way. And then this one is probably my favorite accessory. Here is his separate body for when he has like his cape draped over himself. So he can do like some brooding looks or like, I don't know, some upside down bat stance. So it's a nice sculpted plastic piece. There's ridges for his cape all over, and then you can see part of his armor peeking through, and it's actually hollow, so it's pretty lightweight. A nice lightweight piece, so it stands perfect like that. There's no issues with him tipping over or not. Perfectly balanced, and yeah, honestly, I like the piece a lot. It's pretty cool to have this little brooding Batman just sitting right there. All right, and then to attach him to the stand, let me go ahead and move his bat signal out of the way real quick. So there's a hole on his body as well as the back of the cape that just plugs into it really easily right here. Let me go ahead and just pop that on like right there. There you go. So it looks like he's doing some flight stand poses like that. Let me go ahead and zoom in real quick. So there you go. So that looks pretty cool. I like that. It's definitely, I love these little display stands. So it definitely, like once you get a lot lined up, it makes for a really nice display. As far as the overall Nendroid goes, I think it's pretty cool. I think I want to get at least one more just so I can have a full opinion about it. For this one itself, you know, he comes with a good amount of accessories. The sculpt is really well. Like he's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the overall like function of the cape right here, and then the body itself is pretty cool. Like it's fairly well articulated, better than a couple of other, better than a lot of other 6-inch or 1/12 scale companies. So yeah, for the price point for this one, he was going really cheap on Amazon. That's why I decided to buy him. He was about like $20. And I know like Nendroid ranges from like the 50 to like the 70 range ish. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I do want to get one more. The reason why I wanted to get into Nendroid is because I'm focusing my collection on a lot of like more anime stuff because I love anime. So there's a lot of anime figures that Nendroid makes because they're a good small company. They also make Figma. So they're pretty cool about that. So I want to see how it looks. I want to see what my thought process on it is. So for now, on a scale of 1 to 10, with him, with just the amount of accessories, even without the hands, like he has enough hands. He has a nice stand, which they all come with. He has a nice extra body piece. I don't know if every figure's gonna come like that. I wish he would have had at least one more face, like a snarling face, but other than that, it's not even that big of a deal. So for this figure in particular, honestly, I would rate it probably an 8.5 to 9, possibly out of 10. It's definitely worth the pickup, especially for $20. Um, yeah, if you guys are interested in getting Nendroids and you guys don't know which ones to get, this is probably one of the better ones at an excellent price point to get. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for the review. Probably have some B-roll footage and some shots at the end of this video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Please let me know what you guys think about Nendroids. What are the pros? What are the cons of it? If you guys are like wanting to get into Nendroids like myself and haven't bought one yet, tell me your reasons why. I would like to know. And yeah, if you guys could support the channel, that would greatly appreciate it. And that's gonna be it. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 more reviews here, so the setup is gonna probably be the same. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and please support the channel in any which way possible. So yeah, without further ado, thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for watching the channel, and until next time, I will see you in the next video. Peace.